Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Marvel Snapcast. I'm your host, Ken, here with our host, Valinthyne, back by popular demand, as always, Kawa, and newcomer, CoCo4, guys, content creator and streamer. How you guys doing today?
Yeah, really, really good, man.
Great.
This season has been a lot of fun so far, so I can't wait to dive in and chat about it.
Fantastic. Val, how you
Season,
been?
season tough.
Tough,
Can't
yeah.
complain, man. Can't complain. Leaders as far as the eye can see. Can't complain one bit.
Coco, how you feeling about that?
It was tough for me for the while this season, up until recently, but it was mainly my own fault.
Wow.
Yeah, leaders and leeches, like elsewhere. Just as far
Is
as
it your fault? Or is it
yeah.
Dara's fault? I think
No,
it's Dara. Dara's the one.
I still blame Dara. Yeah, I blame Dara.
I say it's my fault because I didn't adapt. I just kept
I
trying
mean,
to
I
like,
haven't either.
bang my head against the wall and just play my Sarah stat dumps, and they just do not work into that at all.
But you reached the infinite yet, Coco? Or are you still trying to make
I'm gonna get it tonight.
Okay. What about you, Kawa?
I was playing on stream today, and I just kept. I was in the 80s. I went back down to the 70s. So yeah, leader was a lot of fun, and leeches as well. Yeah, so enjoying life in the 70s.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Listen, you guys are not in the boat alone. A lot of people have been complaining about Leader and Leech. Real quick, we'll just go around the horn. Do you think Leader needs to be nerfed? Kawa.
Needs to be? No. Will be? Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to be nerfed. It's one of those strange things, right? Because like Leader's been in the game for a certain amount of time. And these decks technically could have they could have existed. It's just because a certain deck was highlighted by a certain player at the moment, it's become popularized. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like these things happen,
Right,
like you know what I mean?
right.
But like I mean, like
happening in beta too.
Exactly. All of this, like I remember playing like Leader when I first got him and doing some crazy stuff, and people like they're all it's Leader, whatever. But like even what Coco said, like it is the only frustrating thing about Leader, I think, is it makes people feel like they have to limit the certain types of decks they play, and I think that's the aspect that like a few people are like, oh well, like I feel like I can't play this fun deck I've made because Leader counters everything, but like. I mean, there's different ways of looking at it, right? Like you can still play that type of deck and like try and have a certain tech, like having one or two tech cards that can consistently stop Leader, or like having a specific way to be like, okay, I'm going to play my deck. If he has Leader, this might be able to stop it, or just actually trying to play around him now. It's a difficult card to play around, but there's definitely different ways you can go about it. So in my opinion, I don't think he has to be nerfed, but I think. With what everybody's saying at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised if they do nerf him. Yeah. What do you think, Coco?
Personally, I think they can nerf him by undoing some of the previous nerfs. Because like when you look at beta and people are like, oh, this is existed in beta, but it's like it didn't exist in its current form because you had like 2 mana Hellcow, 2 mana Sif, 3 mana Ghost Rider, cards like that could put stats early that made Leader dangerous to play into. Because like as the aggressive stat deck, I could have a board on turn 4-5. I don't have to wait till 6. All of the nerfs and then putting Magic down, then now even Mysterio down means going into turn 6, my board is tremendously weak, and now I have to try and stat dump, which is very, very weak into Leader.
That's a real good point. I think that Magic nerf is maybe the biggest boon to Leader that you could possibly imagine, because a lot of times when I first got Leader was probably back in August. It was very much like that's when I kind of started to see him more myself as well. I was kind of on the same track.
Yep.
And it was like, oh yeah, everyone's playing Leader now. Okay, Magic. Put Magic in your deck, get an extra turn.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's
right.
And this is why I've always been
oops, sorry, go ahead. No, it's good. Go for it.
This is why I've always been a proponent in card games of like buffs over nerfs. Because like you nerf Magic and like Leader doesn't do anything different than Magic. It ends the game on 5 as opposed to ending it on 6 with the thing, right? It kind of feels worse. At least with Magic, you have the option of like retreating. So like you'll still lose like that extra cube that you got baited into snapping, but with Leader. But yeah, so yeah, you nerf things without the proper buffs, and then the next most redundant thing that emulates that effect just becomes the problem over and over and over again, right? Like you nerf Leader, and then it's going to be Arrow next. You nerf Arrow, and it's going to be whatever other turn 6 to stop you from playing the game card.
Yeah, see, and that's I think something that we're going to run into. The biggest thing that, like I said, people are asking for is, make Leader play into one lane. It's like, okay, well then you just have everybody building up a lane that can't be leadered, and leaders are just going to win empty lanes. Like you don't play a leader into a losing lane. So what you don't realize, you're still going to lose to that leader.
Yep.
Correct.
It's
over 50% of the time. So I don't think you're getting that fix that you think you want.
just give me more broken cards. So
Yeah,
sometimes you can just bully the slow decks out.
Just give me more
like,
Dark Hawks and we're good.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
2 months ago, with a white queen on 4, would that give you priority? It wouldn't give you priority.
Yeah.
It wouldn't give you.
Right.
I'd be like, cool.
But what about Leech? Everybody's saying the same thing about Leech. Needs to be nerfed too. What do you guys feel about Leech? No, right? I mean, Leech.
I think it's because we go Leech into leader is why.
That's the problem right there.
Yeah.
Like you don't get one without the other. Like run Infinite,
right?
be done with it.
Yeah,
you don't have to
play.
play.
That's perfect, right? Because if you have Infinite in your hand and they play Leech, well, that's fine. I'm just going to play 620. Like it's absolutely like that's my plan. That's like I probably would have done that this game anyways, but now you're letting me do it and have a turn 5 as well. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep.
And like it's a 5-3 on 5. If I play anything with stats, you're just giving me advantage going.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally agree. So speaking about that, there are a few people talking about beta players versus newcomers, and a lot of people feel that the newcomers have a disadvantage against the betas. I don't think that's the case. I think a lot of newcomers, most of them probably have Leech and Leader before we even were able to get Leech and Leader, and they're able to climb the ladder quicker because
bundles.
Right, exactly. They're able to get the bundles, they're able to get the tokens, and again, these cards, Leech and Leader, are both 1,000.
Yeah.
So if they bought a bundle from the one with
seriously, are only 1,000 tokens.
Yeah, seriously, they're only 1,000.
What are you complaining about, kids? Go buy your cards.
Back in my day, we used to go 94 levels between boxes. Okay?
Yeah,
right, exactly. We had to earn.
Now we're going 800 and what, 860 or something like that.
It's ridiculous.
Bananas. And that's what I like about this game. I don't think newcomers or beta have the advantage at all. I think it's you get a deck, you get your cards, you get your synergy, you win, right? It's just like a car. We both have the same fast car. It all depends on the driver, right? So I think that's why. Go ahead, Val.
I will say, I think I see where this is coming from right now. Something happened with matchmaking. Matchmaking is not okay. I don't know if it's been fixed, but like a week ago, I had people hopping into chat. I might have talked about this last week. I had people hopping into the chat. They're like, I'm like CL 1200 without a full collection, and we've been playing each other a bunch. What's going on? That's not right.
Yeah,
like
that's not right.
That's bad, and that is a valid complaint if that's where that's coming from. But if matchmaking's working the way that we've always been told that it's working, where it's going to look at a number of things, including your collection level, including the cards that you have, including your rank,
win rate and stuff,
rate, all that stuff, then like that seems a little off. But otherwise, like if anything, we have a little more experience, and like that's it. And trust me, I'll make just as many misplays as you.
Like,
exactly.
Jeez. I'm just playing every day. Like still, like you know, it's all the time, and it's not even like I could have like the best. Like I do. I mean, we all have like amazing cards, and we're playing. Like people say, oh my god, they've got all these cards. They're playing these crazy decks. I'm still gonna play just as bad as I've always been playing, even though I have these amazing cards. Like,
I retreated yesterday because I watched somebody play Spider-Man into Cosmo, and I thought the Spider-Man went off, and I retreated because I thought I couldn't play in that lane. And I had a perfect hand.
Oh no!
They got me.
We're gonna be just as dumb as you are. Trust me.
Sometimes when I'm live, I've forgotten turns.
Oh yeah.
I've just straight up skipped turns, and I'm like, oh okay, that was turn 3. Actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens a lot.
Sure.
This is why we need battle mode.
Oh yeah,
battle mode solves a lot of these issues. I used to do that with Yu-Gi-Oh. Back in the day, the same thing where people used to always be like, oh, it's because you have the good deck. So I'd give them a copy of the good deck. I'm like, let's do a best of 10. They're like, oh, why did I still lose? I'm like, because it's not just the deck.
Exactly. It is the driver. So winter bundles, what we're talking about. The Winterverse. How you guys feel about that? I was pretty surprised. I didn't know this was coming. So I was
This wasn't leaked, I don't believe, was it? Like they only actually announced the Winterverse thing. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. We get daily rewards, something like Duel Links. If I know Coco played it.
We are officially a mobile game, baby.
Yeah,
Lord, for 2 weeks. Let's go.
This is my first all-in mobile game I've ever played.
This is pretty awesome. I do like all of this, including the Nick Fury signed card that everybody gets on Christmas. That's pretty awesome. Very great of them to give the type of variant out. And also we get some avatars. I'm happy there's no titles here. What do you guys feel about the daily rewards for this month or the end of this month?
Yeah, I think it's solid. The credits are like the biggest thing for me. I guess the gold too, right? Gold is a lot more, not a lot more valuable now. Yeah, on New Year's it's 500. So what's that in total? It's probably like
1,000 credits, just 500.
Yeah, it's 1,000 credits. Yeah.
So no, I think that's fair. Obviously, credits really valuable. Boost up your cards, get more cards. Gold is like, now that these bundles are out, gold is such a more valuable resource, I feel. You know what I mean? Because before it was like, oh, I can like, you know, get some really cool variants, and I still spend gold. Like if I see a variant I want in the shop, I'll still buy it like 100%. But for a lot of players, it would be like, right, you know, I'm going to save up my gold, any gold that I get from anywhere, from the season pass, from the collection track, from any of these kind of rewards, and then that helps them afford these awesome bundles, because the bundles, we've talked about this before, that the value of the bundles, you actually get more out of it than what you're technically, like if you actually wanted to pay for it. So it's definitely worth saving your gold for that. So that's awesome to see. We don't get that variant as well, do we? Or they must be just releasing that variant.
I just want a Samuel L. Jackson tagline for Nick Fury.
Yeah,
so have him on the board and just yell, "English, do you speak it?" You don't even put the swear word. Have him say that, please. I will be a solo Nick Fury player.
Interesting. I've seen this.
Just have Fury pop up and you just that's it.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be awesome. Oh, I've seen this in the shop. So does that mean that some will get Nick Fury and some will get Black Panther?
I think that's just Snap Zone showing off what the avatar is coming from.
Makes sense.
That is an ultimate variant that's 5,000 tokens.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Wait, I think they're showing off it's supposed to be a hero variant avatar, not a skin.
Oh yeah, that we're gonna get.
I think that's what I think they're trying to show off the avatar. And
yeah, no, that's what we're saying. Yeah, we're just showing off like where it's from. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So right. So did any of you get the winter verse variant rush? Anybody?
2 so far.
Really? Which 2 did you get?
Rock paper scissors slide, and Santa Abomination.
Awesome.
Nice.
What about you guys?
I got snow. I don't know if you call him snowboarding patriot. I guess bum sliding patriot. I don't know. But yeah, I got him.
I end up with Ebony Ma. That's all I got.
Nice. That's a solid. I think that's one of the really cool ones though.
Coco, you say you got Coco Rogue, and we'd be mad.
I would love Coco Rogue. That is like, are these only going to be on CLR and only for this period of time?
Yeah,
pretty sure. Yeah.
I don't know if the validity, but what I'm hearing from other people is that if you roll a variant in your CL, you have a 50-50 shot of rolling one of these instead of a variant that you would get.
I would swap out my Pixel Rogue for Coco Rogue.
For Coco Rogue?
I love pixels, in case you guys didn't know that. Number 1.
You're back to low voice again, by the way.
Am I back to low voice again? Is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
You might be closer to the mic.
Sorry. Okay, how about there?
That mic, baby.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah. Perfect.
Wow, Abomination looks great. That's an awesome Abomination.
What's he supposed to be, like a Christmas tree? Does he have lights all around him?
Yeah.
Lights.
Is that better now?
There you go.
That's perfect.
It put itself back down to 36. I don't know why. Jeez.
So yes, the bundle that's out now is the Sunspot bundle, which I definitely picked up. Any of you guys picked up this bundle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I can't confirm, but like within the first, legitimately, I posted on Twitter, within the first 3 minutes, I got this variant inkified and in golden. So like I had so many Sunspot bundles.
You don't have
so many boosters.
You don't have what Ken's got though.
About to say, the same thing happened to me too.
Ken has like it's the flare thing that just makes it unreal, isn't it?
Crackle gold foil.
Listen,
ridiculous.
I got the inkified. I got 2 golds and something else. I'll definitely try to show it while we're here. But this bundle is definitely worth it because you also get the 8,000 credits, and you get the 2,000 rare tokens. This is huge for a lot of people, especially now trying to get, whether it be Darkhawk, Sentry, Thanos, Galactus, whatever the case is, any Series 5 card right now. All you need is an extra 2,000 tokens. So this bundle is so worth it. I highly recommend getting it, of course, but if you can't afford it, do not spend the money. But I totally understand why you would want it, and it's amazing. It's just.
I think it's the best bundle so far, as in terms of the variant and everything that you get for. I think it's insane.
Yeah. The other bundle that came out right before this, the Invisible Woman Doom. I mean, I don't think the value of it is worth it, but of course, if you want variants, you have to get it, which I did. But that's what it came with. It was just those variants.
That was the most whale thing to ever say. I don't think it's worth it, but I bought it anyway.
I did.
I wanted the variants. So.
Don't follow what I do. Yeah.
That's right. Don't do what I did exactly. Don't.
I'm a connoisseur of the art.
But that's basically what that was. I'm going to try the show now. For all those watching the video, the variants that we were able to pick up in Snap. And as you can see,
holy,
how did you split it like 58?
This one,
bro, you only got 100 boosters for this. What is
this one?
You wait. For the audio listener, can you go back? You split this how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and you still have how many boosters?
So it's nearly 600 boosters.
Did you get 2 gold splits on it?
Yes, I did. So this one.
Oh, how much Infinite do you play? Jesus.
I play Sunspot.
You know he's an Infinite lover, so like obviously you got a pair Sunspot.
Is cool with the
that's cool. Black confetti with Inkify for audio.
That's probably one of the. My lord.
This, of course, is the favorite.
Okay. That's hands down the best one.
It's a shame that you didn't. Not that
keep
you
it in the gold border.
The gold border, yeah.
It definitely needs the gold border. And then this is the other gold one with the little things flying around.
600 Jesus left.
Yeah, and I still have.
Wait, you pulled gold with rainbow meteors?
Yes,
dude. Get out of here.
My Sunspot's gonna be amazing.
He's gonna use a different Sunspot variation for every deck he plays. Like he's, you know what I mean?
Players, man, they
look at the advantage.
This is the advantage.
All the options.
Having the pretty cards. But yeah, that's basically. I just had to show this. We'll stop sharing that now.
For all the non-beta players, I'm a beta player, and I do not have that many variants.
Oh man.
Oh
yeah,
man.
This bundle definitely worth it. Highly recommend getting it. You get this amazing Sunspot variant, especially for those playing for the first time. Sunspot's awesome. You guys know what it does.
Solid card, yeah, for sure.
100%. And from when we first saw this variant, we all was like, "This is the best Sunspot variant." So,
oh yeah.
Oh, it's not arguable.
Leaks back in like September. It was like, oh, I need that. Yep.
Yeah, hands down. So I highly recommend it. If you get that bundle, you get awesome 8,000 credits, 2,000 collector tokens, as we said, and 100 Sunspot boosters. That's it, huh?
Yeah. What happened to our 155? Like that was beautiful. Instant split. Come on, give it back.
Yeah. Tech can really use the boosters, honestly.
Yeah.
The title. I'm not changing my title, but how you guys feel about the tacos after this title?
We're going hard on the taco titles, huh?
Yeah.
I do like tacos though.
Give me more Deadpool variants. We're gonna go this hard on taco stuff. Like get on the Deadpool stuff. Like
more Deadpool stuff, you say?
I totally agree with that. Along with this bundle came 2 new cards in the shop, 2 Series 5 cards. Sentry, which some people got in the collection level. Krakenol, his first Series 5. Shout out to him. Happy for him.
Awesome.
He got Sentry. And other people got Darkhawk. I was able to buy Darkhawk with tokens. I didn't get lucky to get in the collection level. Did you guys pick up any of the new cards?
Pinned now.
Which one?
Awesome.
Darkhawk. Nice.
And I managed to get like 4,500 ish. Yeah, it was probably close to like 4,200 tokens from the Sunspot bundle. So okay, awesome. I got the 2,000 and I got another like 2,500 probably.
Oh, awesome.
From CL.
From all the credits, yeah.
Oh, I'm 1,100 away from grabbing Darkhawk.
Awesome.
Probably grab them.
You get this soon. You probably. Yeah. You're thinking you don't want Darkhawk now?
No, I think I do. I want to see a little bit of gameplay with them first. Once, I mean, we
But
we could
didn't
just
you
move
get
on
Rock
to the next
Slide?
topic, and
You can
I'm
play
pretty
Rock
sure
Slide.
with Zabu hitting, I'm gonna want him.
I think that's what makes Darkhawk so appealing to me, is the fact that he makes other cards good. Like, you can play Rock Slide now. You know what I mean? Now, I actually personally, I like the last shop reset. I just got Sentry, and I was like, oh, do I want to wait for a Darkhawk or do I want to get Sentry? And spending 6,000 on Sentry is kind of like, oh, I don't know, like, but I did do it.
Steep.
Uh,
Oh,
I've been messing around with him, and he's actually, yeah, I did buy Sentry, which I was like, oh, I might regret this, but there's a lot of really cool things you can do with Sentry that people don't like. A lot of people will just be like, oh, you can just Viper, or you can just like destroy it or something like that. But there's a lot of really, really kind of wacky things you can do. So I'm having a lot of fun with the card, to be fair. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. What about you, Coco? Did you get
I still got Shuri pins, so I didn't get any of the new ones. I'm still waiting.
Respect. That's a reasonable pin for sure.
I wasn't gonna buy Shuri, but then I read Zabu. I was like, well, I probably should.
Shuri's the card that's got me second guessing Darkhawk, probably.
It's not Agent Coulson.
Awesome variant. Oh, this is a great one.
Sorry.
It's fair.
Wow.
No, it's fair. That's fair.
It's okay. Agent Coulson's stock has to go up eventually. He's a 3/4 that gives you cards. That'd be good.
No, see, Val's logic was basically, if I
Get him out of the way.
Agent Coulson, if I buy Agent Coulson every time, he'll just give me a Shuri. So that's how it works. That's exactly exactly what he was thinking.
That's what he thought. For sure. I got Agent Coulson
off the CLR, if that counts. But.
Yeah, I got him in the collection level 2, and I also got
same.
like a pixel version of him, Coco.
The best.
You like it? It's pretty cool. But I got Darkhawk yesterday, and I did play a deck with him. We created a deck, and it was pretty cool. We had a Korg, of course, in there, Rock Slide, Black Widow. We had Black Widow in there as well.
Nice.
Iceman. We did Darkhawk and Mystique kind of combo, playing them on the last 2 turns with Absorbing Man or Odin or Onslaught. So we tried different things, and it worked out pretty well. But I totally understand thinking about getting Darkhawk.
Can you do the wave combo in the Darkhawk deck? Like
We have
the
wave in
Black Widow wave Odin?
Yes. That's exact. Actually, I'll show that off.
And then could you play Zola for the potential like wave Zola Odin combo? So you got the 2 going? Would that work?
But this is
where you could double up the Hawks.
This is what we played with last night. So we did have wave Odin.
That Spider-Man variant. Oh my lord.
Oh, you got the that's my shop right now. It's so good.
That was in my shop 2 days ago, and it was so tempting.
Yeah.
Audio listeners, it's the nullified Black Widow.
This Rock Slide is pretty good too, but I want the Christmas one. But yeah, this nullified Black Widow is pretty awesome. I want some other nullified cards.
It's very nice.
But yeah,
I'm glad nullified's not just straight ultimate variants.
Yes,
me too. Was convinced that's what they were going to do.
Yeah, but that worked out well. Yeah, we did Wave, we did Black Widow, we did Odin, we did all of that too. Onslaught and Sarah are both kind of iffy in the deck. Onslaught did win us one of the games, but other than that, it's pretty good, especially playing Rock Slide, right? Finally having some use for Rock Slide, so it was a pretty good deck. But I totally understand trying to not or think about getting Darkhawk. But Sentry, I'm still intrigued to hear what cool things you pulled off for Sentry.
Yeah. So we threw him in a deck with a few different cards that can combo well. I'll try to think of it off the top of my head, but I'll open the game up and I can get the deck list for you guys. But it's quite good because you use cards like you got Cosmo in the deck. Just always have Cosmo in the deck to counter Leader. Leader is the card in the meta at the moment. We've got Viper obviously to like push the void over to the opponent's side of the board. I'll just open it up right now and I'll have a look. So yeah, the kind of idea is for Sentry specifically, I have Carnage in the deck as well, so you can destroy it. But the cool thing about Sentry that people like are kind of thinking, so like you can kind of combo him with you can play him on last turn if you want to like Professor X on the right lane, or even if you fill up the right lane before you Sentry, the downside isn't there, right? You know what I mean? So oftentimes it's either like it's weird how you play the card, because sometimes if you have the Viper in your hand, you don't want to play anything on the right until you can Viper it over. But then other times you want to fill up the right side so then you can play your Sentry down. So like it's a very kind of flexible card. And so far it's been working out pretty well. I've also done like combos. I have Invisible Woman in the deck as well. So like putting him behind Invisible Woman, like,
Makes sense.
and then you fill up the lane. It's actually pretty good. Well, I have Invisible Woman in the deck for kind of a combo with like other cards. Like I've got like Titania, I've got like Maximus in the deck as well. So it's pretty cool. Of course, you've got leader in the deck as well.
Oh, you can't
not have leader in the deck.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's been performing pretty well so far.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, thank you for that. So Zabu is the next card, the next season card. Do you guys think? Yeah. What Coco? What do you think? Do you think it's gonna destroy the meta or fix the meta?
Better Sarah on 5.
Good point.
It's better. It could. I don't know. I look at it like this. Instead of doing all the crazy wombo combos, let's like imagine a turn of like turn 5, Shang-Chi, Typhoid Mary, Enchantress.
There are 28,
right? Or like some Warpath stuff.
There's so much you can do.
You can do some wild things with this card.
How does this card cost 3? Like,
I don't even want to play it on 3.
I know.
I want to play it on 5. I don't want to give him the chance to shut it down. I just want to play it on 5 and then just because like when you looked at Sarah Surfer, 3/3 drops was powerful. 3/4 drops got to be powerful.
You guys ready to see every fucking deck have a Sandman in it as a counter?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I really think that is like the perfect. Obviously, it's the perfect counter to Zabu. Yeah.
Good thing you have Enchantress as a 4 cost.
But like, if you're playing Sandman, like let's say you know it's a Sandman deck. What if they just play like Zabu on 3? You play Sandman, and I play 2 4-drops. Like,
yeah, that's honestly.
Yeah.
I hate Sandman. I love Sarah so much, and every time someone plays Sandman, I get just so angry on the inside.
This card is not fair at all. Yeah, I'm waiting to see
Zabu and Moon Girl. Like, gee.
I'm waiting to see the meta get broken. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be so bad.
I think I think if there's any, not that if there's any card that's like really gonna break the game, but like we've seen like you were saying, Coco, we've seen combos with Sarah. This is just a much better Sarah. So like it's gonna fucking be crazy. Even simple things like you said, like when you can do stuff like Shang-Chi, absorbing man, like to like just wipe out their entire board. Yeah, and that's you can do so many more things with it. Yeah, exactly.
And there's no 4-cost self-destruction card, is there?
Atuma.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that guy.
You just play Invisible Woman. It's fine.
Yeah, you play Invisible Woman. What a combo!
Oh, I took your idea and I've been abusing that.
It's been ridiculous, hasn't it? I did not think that's actually how it worked.
I built a Sarah.
Oh, because it's after the end of the turn.
Yeah, it's genius, Val. It's genius. Yeah.
I built a Sarah Zero deck with Dracula, and we just don't care about Legion Leader anymore. It was really nice.
I've Armin Zola Atuma on the last turn, and that's been great too. So leave him by himself on the island. And then
wait, does that works as well? Yeah.
Yeah, I had no issues. He did not blow up himself. So Armin Zola last turn. That's it at that point.
It makes sense actually. Yeah.
So, but yeah, Tuma's great, especially for null decks, right? You want to get an extra 10. Definitely great.
He's probably, I think he's just better in a general 0 deck rather than a null deck from the experimenting that I've been doing so far. Like I basically tried to put null and fit him into that 0 type of deck, but I think he just works out better overall in the solid, like the 0. Like the 0 deck that runs cards like you can do like Shuri into Red Skull to Taskmaster. That's a ridiculous leader counter, by the way. It's so good.
I don't have Shuri.
Yeah,
he's gonna shine in a Sauron deck, man.
Oh yeah.
All the ongoings. He's just a super powered 0. It's amazing.
It doubles your mana on turn 6 if you're playing 3 4-drops.
Yeah, it's insane.
Gives you 12 energy on 6. That's insane.
I can't wait. Vormir, have you guys been playing?
Moving on.
Yes.
Dope. I am loving Vormir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vormir is mwah. Please go ahead. Stay away from Vormir till turn 6. I dare you. Oh,
that's very great.
That's a cool combo. I didn't actually even think about that.
Very toxic.
That makes a lot of. That's really cool. Yeah.
Wow.
He's also in general like beautiful for null. Like, oops, I played the Destroyer into Vormir. Oh no! Oh wait, no. All right, we're good.
Oh my god, that is crazy. So, how about you guys? How's Vormir been for you?
Yeah, I've been loving it. I'm trying to think of like specific things I've been doing. I think he's actually been working out super well in. I've been running a null deck as well, and been super good. Just even to play like a cheap thing. I was even playing. I was messing around with Patriot because I got the winter verse variant, and like you can just play like a wasp there or something like that, just to like take the destruction away. But then you can also run cards like Ultron or whatever, so like you don't have to play anything there and just fill stuff up. So like. I love the kind of versatility of it, that like you can kind of play into it. I did not think, I have to say, Val, the Galactus thing that's really cool. I did not even think about that. It's so toxic, but I love it. Yes. But yeah, I've been messing around, but it's one of my more favored locations. Well, out of the kind of new ones that have been coming out, it seems like a kind of fair, nice one that like doesn't people don't play one specific deck to abuse it, like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And what about you, Coco?
So originally I was just playing the Sarah Zero deck. It was fine because like the deck plays armor, but today when I was climbing, I was just playing Electro Ramp.
Oh yeah,
shameless meta. I was trying to get the infinite and be done with it, so I was like, you know what, this is good right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
No, I hear that.
I will say, pro tip on Vormir: if you didn't notice, goblins aren't done playing until they hit the other side of the board. And you turn off Vormir for your opponent if they have not played a card there yet. That counts as their play into Vormir.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Get destroyed the other side.
Think about like a Jubilee or something where we had those interactions before where she's continuing to play, or a Zola, it's continuing to play. Right? So
that's interesting.
It drops on the other side. That's where it's played. They get a free open Vormir now.
Would a goblin beat Taskmaster then?
No, because it's in common pool. It's in grave. So
no. Oh, so it will. Oh yeah, because it dies.
Yeah, it goes grave.
Yeah.
So it's still yours, but it counts as their play, which is
right.
Maybe that's not intended. There's Vormir is another one of those new locations where there's some trickery, there's some weird stuff going on, and again, if like Adeline, like Warriors Falls, if there is a wave beforehand, if there is power change, mana change, it's got to stop. It's got to think about it. It's got to be sure that it's doing the right thing, and then it'll go.
Hold on.
But Murder World is like that too, which is
one of these locations that just says stop the game's like, hold on a second. Okay, let's keep going. Exactly.
I gotta, yes, math.
Yeah,
I need to think.
Yeah,
that is very true.
That's interesting.
So Coco, I don't know if everybody knows, Coco has been writing articles for Marvel Snap Zone. He definitely put out an awesome article the other day, and wanted to,
it was with Safety Blade. I write at a 7th grade level, so and he knows how to write very, very eloquently. So we discussed it together, and then I wrote out a blurb and tried to submit it in nice words. They kind of said, "Hey, buddy, come on."
For all the listeners,
Safety Blade did it together.
Try to summarize or break down exactly what this article was about, so they can understand it here. And also, we'll leave a link in the description so you guys can go and read it as well.
Wait, hold on. Were you talking? Were you asking?
I was over you. Yes.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were like reading it. You're about to explain it. So I was waiting.
I said no. You can.
The article itself is just about optimizing play patterns when you're trying to climb to infinite. So it's pretty much just hammering home the point of like just be consistent, do the consistent play. Sorry, my audio is going all over the place again. And like the TLDR of the whole article is like stop outplaying yourself. If your opponent has to go out of their way to make a mistake, don't make that read. Just do the obvious play. And then we break it down into pool, like a pool 1, pool 2, pool 3 deck, and how each deck can exemplify the 3 basic points that we hit on there, which is like play to your outs. You're playing a 12-card deck. It's hyper consistent. When you're playing your cards, like pretend you're going to draw your out. 75% of the time you hit your out by turn 6. That's how the math works out, right? You draw 75% of your deck.
Mm-hmm.
So play to your outs. Assume your opponent is going to do the obvious line, unless it's very obvious that they're not going to do that. So like an example in there would be if you lose to them like just not playing a card and buffing Sunspot, a lot of the times that's counterintuitive. So like, don't assume your opponent's gonna go that deep in a lot of lines, unless. But if they snap, right? If it's like a really close game and they snap, and then that play is there, then maybe you retreat at those points. But sorry, I just like tangent there. I like lost my brain went sideways. But yeah, it's the whole thing is just about being optimal, being efficient, and playing to your outs.
This sounds like something I should read. As I'm streaming, I'm like, you know what? I could win, and then I never win.
I will say I had a few moments today because Ken linked this, just saying like, hey, we're going to talk about this tonight, and I gave it a quick read, and I thought about this more than once today while playing. And I will say there were a few times where I should not have won based on my play style, but I went ahead and was like, you know what? No, this makes more sense that they would just do this. They're not playing some trick play. This is the like what
the
their
obvious
deck
play.
is playing.
Yeah,
This is the obvious play. They're gonna do that, and I play into that, and I won. What a surprise.
Outplaying yourself is a big thing.
Yeah. And like I think this article drives a really good point home on retreating as well. And it's something that we try and bang the drum of all the time.
Leave the game.
Get out.
Yeah.
Fucking run.
Your losses fold.
You get to infinite and then you can go, I know I lose, but I want to see what happens.
Now it doesn't matter. Go nuts.
Right. Get there first.
Yeah.
Walk
But
away.
it kind of hits home. I feel like a lot of people try and drive home card theory before understanding like the fundamentals of the game they're playing. They will, like I've had people come in my chat. They talk about it's like very deep, like trying to make deep reads or like identifying like a pattern that's happening in the game.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a solid fundamentals of like what your deck's trying to do, what your opponent's deck's trying to do, and where you should be playing, how you can't even apply that kind of theory yet.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can apply that theory to Marvel Snap yet. I'm going to preface it with that. The game is extremely young. We've had a month and a half of people actually building and real meta development with a large player base.
Yeah.
So when I see people trying to either preach some high level insight, I'm like, no one has that yet. Just play your cards. Just play your cards.
Yeah, I hear that. I've lost many of times thinking, oh, they're going to Armin Zola this side. There's no way they're not going to Armin Zola. Of course they will. No, they're going to play Odin. They're going to play Odin. Nope. And they play a bunch of other crap. And I'm like, wow, look at this.
And you just let the read come to you. It's like, I don't know if you guys watch fighting, but like the whole thing's like, don't chase the knockout, let it come to you. Right? If you want to make that big 5-head play and feel good, just keep doing the thing. And eventually that obvious play will show up where you're like, oh, I'm going to put Cosmo right here into this empty lane because this is where they're going to play Brood. And you get it.
Yeah.
That's fair. So yeah, we'll leave the article in the description below, guys. Check it out. Great job. Coco, this is a great read for sure. I think
also shout out Safety Blade too. We a lot of these stuff we discussed a lot of the points in this together, and he ended up putting it together.
That is
Awesome.
So yeah, we'll leave a link. Safety Blade, good stuff. Coco, good stuff. Definitely awesome. So now that we have all that out the way, now we're going to get into something very interesting. Battle mode, right? We all want it. We all can't wait for it. What happens if it doesn't come until mid next year?
We riot.
All right. Yeah.
Simple.
Because I think a lot of people are saying, it's weird too. It's weird that a lot of people who just started playing are like, I'm getting tired of this one mode. Like, really? I didn't get tired of it. We've played it for months. But okay, let's listen to that. What if new modes do not show up until middle of next year? How are we going to feel about that?
New modes, like more than just battle mode.
No. I'm just saying battle mode or anything else. Yes. If we stick with the same mode we have now, rank, cubes, matchmaking, nothing else until mid of next year.
Let me say this. The majority of that complaining, I feel like, is in Twitch. There's what? Last I saw, 45,000 followers in Twitch. How many downloads of this game?
120 million the first week, I think.
I don't think it matters a damn bit. The game is fine. Battle mode will get here.
The game is young as well. Like it is like you know what I mean? It's like people, even when people are like, oh my god, you guys have been playing this game in beta, like it's so much better than us. I'm like, I mean, we might know it, but like that doesn't that doesn't prove anything. You know what I mean? Like we're
Look at
all
the decks we were playing in beta.
Like
exactly.
Compared to now.
Yeah.
We had it wrong. We were just slamming points. No one was like, I'm gonna stop them. Everyone's like, my combo bigger. That's what we were doing.
That is right.
I was guilty of it. I'm not saying I
it took me 7 hours of playing a Sarah deck to understand how to play a Sarah deck. Like with somebody coaching me, Vin coaching me the entire way. Like we didn't have any idea what we were doing.
Yeah. Just big number go burr. That's what everything was.
Think about Cerebro.
Oh my god,
last month.
My god.
Up until last month, when Val was like, play this deck. I'm like, Val, I couldn't play this deck for nothing. I tried the whole stream. I was like, I could not pull this off.
When Cerebro was just like, hey, remember that stupid card that Talkwin keeps trying to make work? Like, what the hell was that thing?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. I want to see that get played.
I get dogged by that deck way too frequently.
Honestly, it's hilarious though, because like when Cerebro came, like Cerebro was one of my early pool 3 cards, and I looked at the cards like, what is this shit? How am I supposed to use this? Like, you know what I mean? But now you've got decks like
cards on the board. How do I keep what?
Yeah, I know.
No sense.
Yeah,
correct.
Pass.
Yeah, but now this is what I'm saying. Like, so like new players come in. They've seen people do it and they're like, oh, you should have, like, that's easy. But that's because they see everyone's playing this deck. You know what I mean? It's not like you didn't have to go through what we went through to actually try and figure this stuff out. Like, you know what I mean?
You're welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. Explain it about us. See where it gets you.
We tanked our MMR so you could climb yours, okay?
Oh my god, that's the tagline for all beta players.
I don't think I can tell you how many failure Sarah decks I have played.
Oh my god.
Like, it's
so much fun. But yes, I mean
Cerebro
was definitely.
That's the perfect example, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Modes do it frequently.
Besides battle mode, any modes that come out.
Back to modes. What do we even want though?
Exactly. That's the next question.
I just want battle mode. That's the only mode.
We're getting
that's
unranked.
the only other mode I want. Exactly.
That's on the roadmap, right? So unranked is whatever. That's. But like
battle mode, or like they said, competitive mode. Whatever competitive mode you want to play.
There we go. I want tournaments. I want in-game tournaments.
Yes.
If we're talking new modes, and it doesn't even have to be like. It could just be like, all right, there's going to be like tournaments every 10 minutes. You just queue up. You have 5 minutes to build your deck and go.
I will live there.
I genuinely think there's a place for that. There's 100% a place for that in this game. Easily a place for that in this game. This game, I mean, they even say it in like their promotional material. They're like if you think you can master this game, you can't. Like it's like there's no, because it's like so random and it can change so much. Like you can't get like have like the perfect deck or like the perfect strategy because things change so much. You know what I mean? But you can also like showcase. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent as well, but I think there's definitely a place for like a tournament mode. 100%. They've even said it as well that battle mode is like how they tested. They've said they've tested in-house tournaments before beta and stuff like that with other players, and that's how they do it, is using the battle mode system. So I definitely think it's going to be coming soon. But I know, like Ken said, we don't know when that's going to be. If it's not on the roadmap, it's probably not going to be until mid next year.
I just want it because deck building is so different for tournament metas than on the ladder. Is so different.
Ken, you want a wild game mode idea?
Yes.
Landscape mode. We finally get landscape mode.
That would be awesome.
Two-handed game.
That'd be sick.
Okay? You get 2 hands.
Right. Let's hear it.
Twice as many locations. All right. It's 6 locations. You got to build 2 decks. You can play 1 card from each hand per turn.
You be with a friend like tag team?
On like
4. How about 3? Yes.
Oh wait, but it's 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2
You can play by yourself, or you can play 2v2.
Oh my god.
I would play that.
I would play that too,
Yeah, I would play that
and it's like, I guess priority would basically amount to like
the team.
Whoever has priority, it goes clockwise, right? Or no,
there's one.
Your partner.
Well, we could just. What if we like the partners could see each other's screens and we just play simultaneously and it resolves like normal?
Yeah,
we're playing double the cards.
Yeah, you get in a Discord call and
we can share mana. I'll play a 6-drop. You play nothing.
I like that too. That'd be awesome.
Shared mana might totally work. Oh
Give
my
me, and then
god.
I will hard cast a 9 mana death or 9 energy deaths.
Oh my goodness.
See, the only that's a great idea. The only problem I kind of see with that is on PC it's fine, right? You can fit like both kind of like 6 locations.
God,
On
it would not
mobile,
fit on
like
phones.
absolutely, like you'd have to have like like an arrow that like you click and it just
Slide
takes
to
you to like
the other
another
screen.
game. You'd never be able to keep up with it. But
They do battlegrounds on mobile. They can make that work. The battlegrounds is convoluted.
Yeah, but battlegrounds isn't like multiple screens. You know what I mean?
Oh no, you don't have to show multiple screens. You show like one big game board of 6 locations, and just like with Hearthstone, how they hide the hand. When I want to see my partner's hand, I just click on it. I can see what they're doing.
Oh, that would work.
Oh, yeah.
And
And then when he plays a card, I can see.
Yeah.
And then you have to communicate without talking. So you have to communicate through cards. It's art.
I'll just get on Discord anyways. It's fine.
Yeah,
Literally get on Discord on the phone that you're playing on, and you're good.
Right.
Easy.
Right.
Give me in-game chats. Send me your number, please.
Guys, down in the comments, leave some modes you guys want to see. If it's gonna be awesome modes, crazy modes, that'd be awesome. Let's hear what
I want that Iron Man mode, that loot muncher talked about. That
God,
that's grueling, but I'm with it.
If you guys haven't seen it, I think he posted it on Twitter, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out. No, I mean, listen, any mode or no modes, I'm still enjoying the game. I think I'm content right now, but definitely want to see a battle mode. I wouldn't mind even some type of story mode, right? Where they tell you history about the card that you're playing, right? So they can either give you a deck, like training, right? Give you a deck, which they say like ongoing, right? And then kind of give you history behind why this card is the main ongoing card. So Iron Man, right? They give you a deck, Iron Man and some other cards, and they give you a history behind the character Iron Man and why he has that ability on the card. And then it can finally explain why Cyclops can shoot beams but do nothing, right? That'd be awesome too. To know why.
They link it from Val's YouTube. It's the only thing. You have to link it from Val's YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure, right?
100%.
Val has to do the voiceovers. He has to do because his YouTube stories are awesome. But yeah, something to that effect I think would be cool too.
That actually, you said voiceovers, and there was something I wanted to say earlier on, and it just reminded me. Just from seeing the Nick Fury card with like the signature, how do you guys feel about? I don't know if it would be added like cosmetically or
where this is going.
You know what I'm saying, or like maybe it's attached to the type of variant.
I'll buy the Snoop Dogg announcer pack.
Oh man.
Available one day only, 420.
Yes.
I would spend $400.
I would pay for
$420.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Kawa, the answer is yes.
Yes. So
I don't know what you were getting at though, Kawa. I'm sorry. I just heard Snoop Dogg announcer.
What I was actually, I mean, announcer packs is cool, right? Like that's cool. But for the actual like cards, like imagine they were tied. I don't know if they'd be tied to variants. That's weird, but like just have like different kind of voice lines. I think they're gonna get to a stage where there'll be more voice lines added. Like I mean, we've seen that already. That like voice lines have been added to cards with each patch and stuff like that. But I think that would be cool, right? Like some sort of alternative. I don't know. It's whatever you guys thoughts on.
That is very expensive.
Oh, I'd say it is. Yes.
Yeah, there's
It's
a
asking a
reason
lot.
why the staff is doing the majority of the voice work.
I know nothing about coding. How hard would it be to let me just do my custom voice lines? So just so I can hear it on my end. Like it doesn't have to play for my opponent. Just like I can make.
Probably be pretty hard considering the one voice line I've seen anyone get out of the game has been the Star-Lord got him clean. I think Dan got it out, right?
Yeah,
but like I've not seen anybody get sound effects or voice lines out of the game yet. So like to get them in, probably pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I would just
like
avatars with their voice.
You see what they done with Skyrim and stuff with modding. I'm sure that someone could figure it out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they can. I'm sure. Well, it's on Steam right now, so maybe it was mobile before. Let's see. But yeah, the avatars in the beginning, if you play the game, I know it's been a while for us. The avatars were talking, right?
Yeah.
I would like some avatar voiceovers. That'd be nice.
Maybe even just like some like let us get more emotes that have voice lines attached to them.
Oh,
maybe that's what Dave Jonah does. Maybe that's what angry emotes are.
You're thinking from content. Imagine the average ladder enjoyer just getting spammed with "Bring me pictures of Spider-Man" over and over again.
Well, Coco, I don't know if you've been around when this has been talked about, but you know about the J. Jonah Jameson leak?
No,
You haven't seen this?
Jameson as a card ongoing makes your emotes angrier.
is that a real? That's a real thing.
That's been leaked. Yeah,
That's an actual leak.
Yeah.
It's a vanilla. I'll play it just to make some angry things.
Yeah, some angry emotes.
I'm gonna superimpose Val's face over it. Oh, I want to do that with leader. I want to superimpose your face.
What do you guys feel about
God.
these emote spammers that once they beat you, they start to...
It happens rarely, but when it happens, it's annoying for me. Yeah, 100%.
You like Steph Curry.
Here's what you do. You know their deck now, right? You know their deck. You let them do that. The second the emotes stop, quickly queue back up, get right back into them, beat the living crap out of them, and just do it right back.
Yes.
Do it right back.
Like
Fight Venom with Venom. I like it.
Yes.
If you're doing it during the game, it doesn't bother me. But like, don't be a coward. Talk your smack while we're playing, not afterwards. Like, Steph Curry, he'll shoot the ball, but then like turn around and yell at you while the ball's midair. Do it like that. don't sink it, then be like, "Ha, you suck." No, come on.
It's actually the in-game, like mid-game stuff is what kills me. That's what kills me.
That doesn't, because like to me, like, that could be like a psychological edge going nuts. What edge are you getting by doing it at the end of the game outside of just like trying to make me feel bad?
More importantly, how are people getting? I
Press it that quick, right?
I can't do that.
Yeah.
that fast.
Maybe
I
2
play
fingers.
games, man. I play fighting games. Yes.
You are a trombone master, so like you got, and I know you got good dexterity.
Oh
Oh,
my
man, you
God.
guys played all the old school wrestling games, right? You have to tap your way to get out.
Just destroying controllers.
Remember the 64?
The joystick just falls over by itself.
Oh, my
now.
goodness.
The Mario
Oh,
Party.
yes, the
I had the glove,
Mario
man.
Party.
I got
Oh,
the
my
glove.
Actually,
You got
one thing
Put
to
on my
talk
gaming
about.
gloves. Hold on.
One thing-
Nintendo Power sent out
Yeah.
gloves for Mario Party because kids were fucking up their hands so much.
Oh, my
Send them a
goodness.
picture of Mario Party. It's like, okay, you can have a glove. Stop doing this, dumbass.
Just talking at the roadmap, I'm sure you guys mentioned this probably on one of the previous podcasts, but didn't they say they're working on? I might be imagining this, but wasn't like controller support on the
Yes.
roadmap?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing. Like the
Probably
fact
for
that
the
they're going to bring it
Switch.
to more pro. I mean, yeah, but they did say a while ago. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be coming to consoles eventually. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's the plan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how
I mean,
soon, but
Let me just say, I cannot recommend a Steam controller enough.
Really?
If y'all play on PC, I will take my deck to the bathroom in the middle of the stream, and sometimes I just want to like sit back and just use the deck instead of the mouse because it works flawlessly with just the little mouse pad.
While streaming.
Honestly, controller support is going to be huge, and I will probably use it while streaming.
It's also good for accessibility. I'm sure there's people who have like
my
carpal
God,
tunnel or hand problems and stuff like that.
Absolutely. You would easily be able to use
the most basic controllers, yeah, like you really could. It's because it's
You
not
could
it's not
use-
complicated inputs at all. You know what I mean?
You'll just select
NES
the card,
controller could work.
select the card, and then select the location. That's all you're gonna have to do.
So Val, you
Yeah.
said a controller. That's all you use when you go to the bathroom, or is it a screen? Like
I
how are you
use
seeing
Steam
the screen?
Deck. I use
Oh, yeah,
the
Steam
paper
Deck.
as
Right.
well.
Okay. I want to make sure. Like, how are you seeing the screen? Okay. Perfect.
Val's got a chip in his head that he just like.
Listen, I won't doubt that.
Val takes premium poops. He is prepared. Okay. He is prepared.
But yeah, last time we saw a roadmap and coming soon definitely was the quickest thing we've seen. The biggest thing on here I can't wait for is name change. As you guys know, my name in the game.
Ken,
is-
yes. It
Listen,
is.
great.
It's legendary.
It kind of is. I've had
Ken
people
is
show up in
evergreen.
chat and just be like, "Who's that? Who's that Ken guy?" I see him play a lot of big streamers. Who's that? What's up with that Ken guy?
See, exactly.
He's
So
a
I gotta
bot.
say-
Noted at me. I thought he was a bot.
He's our favorite bot.
Yeah, so I have to change the name. So I can't wait for that. Battle mode is at the top of the list. I'm sure it will be out soon. Artist credits, can't wait for that. Also, you know how much I love variants, so to know the artist behind it's phenomenal. For all the Russians, Vietnamese, that's great for the language support. We can hear Galactus speak Russian as he destroyed the Earth. That'd be awesome. I
The
can't wait for that.
Japanese Galactus was the greatest thing I ever heard.
Yeah.
Val did that.
Yes. Infinity Split mod details. So are we going to finally be able to change the borders? This is what this
Yeah, I'm real
means?
curious
Or
about
is it
that.
just going to tell us what mod we have? Like you click on it, it says you have this.
Or can we mod the colors? Would they give us some old custom? We can do our own
Please.
colors.
Maybe.
That'd be
Just
nice.
because is battle mode versus friends? Does that also mean we're getting friends list
No.
simultaneously?
No,
Yeah.
we've already
We're going the Nintendo friend code.
Yeah.
that's essentially what it is at the moment. Is it will be a separate sort of mode, and you'll just send a code to a friend. They type in the code, and you join the game. Because I talked about this with chat the other day. Like they could technically do a friend system through Steam, but since like how could they do it on mobile? That's something they have to develop kind of afterwards. But
Yeah.
I
I
talked to
don't
some
know
of
if they could do it on Steam yet. If they don't even have browser support through Steam, then I don't know that
Right.
they could even have friend support yet.
yeah, that's one thing I still can't believe. Like
Can't
I
support your
always
friends.
I always go to the news tab and I'm like, what? And I have to click it and
I
like, you know what I
think
mean?
it's because you've got Second Dinner and you've got Newverse. And
Newverse,
Newverse is taking control of all of that. I don't think there's an easy way for Second Dinner to integrate that when there's already a plan down the road to have
If it's
that fixed in a different
doesn't Newverse do Pokemon Go?
Niantic.
Damn it, not the right people. I'm wrong.
Different. Yeah.
Also, for artist credits, are we going to finally find out who the Pixel Picasso is? I've tweeted at them, and I need to know who does that because I want to buy prints.
I should have asked in the
I need
myself and
Pixel Professor X so badly.
myself and Ken we were doing one of the Pictionary episodes with some of the Second Dinner team members. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday.
And Nikki was talking about the details for the artist credits, and she was like so excited because this is something they've been working on for so long. And we actually had one of the artists on Pictionary as well.
That's unfair.
Just wait till you see the episode. Just
Yeah.
wait. till
Like
you
a
see
text
the
face
episode.
like that. He's like, he's right. This is rigged.
Using a fucking Wacom and shit too, probably. Like
You had a proper setup.
Yes.
Yeah, it was wild. It was
Deflate
wild.
Gate
It
2.0.
was great though. It was great.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they were talking about it, and she said it's something that they're like. I think even from a perspective of something simple. I mean, obviously everybody wants to like source where the art comes from, so they can like follow people on Twitter and stuff. But like we've all been asking for like full art pieces. Like that helps out for me, so you can have detailed things for like thumbnails and all. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yep.
something in itself.
Yeah,
Because a big problem has
I
always
want it
been
for my
that
wall.
these print them out in posters,
Right.
displays, custom displays. Hell yeah, man! I'm
Right, of
down.
course.
I'm down.
I need Pixel Professor X. It is so bad that it's amazing. No, have you looked at Pixel Professor X? Have you really
Mhm.
looked at him?
100%.
Mhm.
No, have you looked at his hands? That is Chubbs from Happy Gilmore
It's like this.
meets Handsome from Scary Movie 2.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me I'm
Scary
wrong.
movie too.
And he's got a hole in the
Absolutely.
side of his head.
Oh my goodness. We got to show this right now.
It's
That has
fantastic.
to hilarious.
Have you seen the noir Professor X?
Look at Chubbs from Happy Gilmore. That's the
Oh my
crocodile.
God.
He got the hand back from the crocodile with his telekinesis. And then
That's amazing.
Happy's Handsome's
It's
hand.
also just like the karate chop.
And if you look next to his eye, they're missing a pixel next to his eye, so it looks like a failed lobotomy
Oh my god.
on the right side of it. Am I wrong?
Oh my god!
It's so bad, but it's
Also,
so
the
good.
perspective on the wheel is bad. That's wrong. The
Yeah.
perspective
Oh,
on the
Yes,
wheel is
you're
wrong.
absolutely right. It looks like you're right. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
It gets worse.
You guys,
I love
you
it.
guys do your homework for sure, because I did not realize. Wow.
This is what
Oh.
this is why I love pixels so much. The longer you look at them, they're so bad that they're their own brand of like what is that?
What is that? You know what? Yeah.
Go hire John Davies to do this, dude. Like, oh my god.
I think it's is it Shocker who's standing in front of a fence? That is not a good look. Pixel Shocker. I don't know what happened there, but it's amazing.
I like that you can mention a card and Ken's just like, hold on, I probably have that.
I definitely
Like,
do have
let me
Shocker.
just scroll
Yeah.
down. I probably
Okay, now look.
There
okay,
it is.
hold on. If you
I
upgrade it to
definitely
green, watch
Okay,
what happens when it goes 3D. Look, he's taking a poop. Look between his legs.
I mean, you've seen Bucky, right?
Yeah, it's an 80s workout video, and
Red
Look at
Dick
that.
Bucky?
stressing too hard.
Let's go look at Bucky.
Red
Oh
Rocky
my
Bucky,
gosh.
dude.
Yeah, I have it. It's amazing. It's
It's
so
bad. I love it. Yeah, there he is. There he is.
He's
everyone
He
always
does
flames me for loving pixels. I'm like, this is why. They're like,
Red Rocket.
Wow.
he's got one on his hip. You never know.
Oh my god! I never saw the one on the
You never
hip.
saw the one on the hip too. He's got a backup.
Actually, it's the same one. It just goes down and around.
Oh my!
Oh
do you know
my
what? My, do
goodness.
you want my? If you want a good pixel one, I was in Raven's chat today, and we've got a wide destroyer. You know,
Oh,
it's like the
I got that one.
I got
yeah,
it too.
Yeah.
Take off Marshmallow Man Destroyer.
yeah. It's like the meme, you know, like wide Putin when he walks, like do 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 do
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
And with the
And also-
gyroscope, you can move him side to side like he's walk.
Oh yeah, just
Every muscly pixel, there's no definition. It's like She-Hulk looks like
also,
a stretch Armstrong.
wait, hold on. Pixel Destroyer is packing too. What's going
Oh,
on
yeah.
there?
He's packing heat. Look at those quads too. He's thick. Is he thicker than Elastigirl though, Ken?
No.
Oh my god.
Do you have look at it's Stretch Armstrong.
No. Pixel She-Hulk is good. Pixel, I stand
It's so
behind
good.
Pixel
I
She-Hulk.
like She-Hulk though.
There's not an ounce of muscular
I see-
definition.
I
It's
see that in
amazing.
a fake 16-bit beat 'em up. I see that one.
Yeah,
That's fair. You're absolutely right. We got a Pixel Hellcat.
it smiles. Look at it's got a mouth in front. You see the mouth and the two eyes?
That's
What?
the goober from
Yeah.
fucking-
What happened to like
the
where are the
Spider-Verse.
turbines on that? Like it just looks like there's like what? Oh my god.
Cow, you got to make a section of Jeopardy variants Ken doesn't own.
we could go
It's impossible. It's impossible, Coco. It's impossible.
Like as
I mean, look at
as
the
someone's
Venom
answering, he's
one.
like, "No, I just got it right now." He's
Venom's good.
sorry.
Venom's
That was a
good.
good one. Not bad.
I mean, they
There's
had to
no
do a good job with Venom and Carnage because they
It's like
like
a
a whole event
You ever
around.
seen
them.
Spy Kids? It's a
Mhm.
thumb
Yes,
thumb.
of course.
A
Venom's a
thumb.
thumb
Man,
thumb. He
that's-
has no neck. He just goes from
It's a man help us save us.
yeah. Floop is a man. Look at that. Look at that.
You see his hands?
Put on weight there, bud. What
It's
happened?
Duke Nukem, but like Duke Nukem, like from The Office.
Have you guys seen the Groot pixel variant?
Yes.
Stand by.
What is Rhino doing? What the hell?
Actually, that's pretty
Yeah,
one of the
that one
better
looks
ones.
normal.
Yeah.
Not bad. We could upgrade it too.
Why is there muscular definition on him and not She-Hulk?
That's a good point. Groot is a 3 cost, right? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Groot's just like basically
I'm-
like a
I'm gonna
stick.
get a damn Series 5 card in the middle of this podcast, just upgrading pixel cards.
You're
Oh,
right.
for sure.
There you go.
Oh my lord!
No, it's worse when I have him split and with the rainbow background, it just looks so strange. It looks so strange.
I don't know what's weird about it. It just it doesn't look right, but that's why it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It
Interesting.
does. Oh, kind of looks
Yeah.
like a package of fries on his head.
Cosmo don't look too bad.
That's
either.
cool. Yeah.
Cosmo looks like Putt Putt Goes to the Moon. If anybody knows that game from
Oh, yeah.
the original. Okay.
I
This
know.
is the holy grail. I don't
Ken,
know.
do you
I think-
actually own every variant? What is going
I
on?
will,
like,
I will say though, with this storm,
I like the
she
storm.
doesn't have fucking lightning hand powers. I don't understand the blue. Take it
That's
away.
true.
that's true.
That's true. That's a good point.
You know what it is? They drew shitty hands, and they just went, "Fuck it, just make them blue." I don't know.
She's got lightning hand powers on the other one, the original one too. Look, she's got lightning coming out of her hands. No,
Mm,
She controls the lightning.
She controls it.
You know what? Then maybe this is on whoever drew that card.
look at his face. It's just squish. It's just.
It's a great cat.
Where's his
Oh.
eyes? Where's it's just? There's no eyes. It's
He
just
has
in the
no
middle of
eyes.
his skin.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh, these are great.
Have you guys
That's
got
true.
any particular cool Series 5 or 4 variants? I know we saw some like
Yes.
I
Helicarrier
got
there.
Pixel Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't have
Ooh.
Pixel Valkyrie, but I
She's
do
standing on
have
like the Rainbow Bridge.
That's awesome.
I don't think I've gotten a single Series 5 variant yet.
Yes. So Galactus and
Oh, you got a
Yes.
G-Man one. Oh, you got the baby. Oh,
You got two.
You
Ju-
got two.
Yeah.
How- what?
That's
this
awesome.
one's sick, and I got the baby one as well.
That is
Baby's pretty
awesome.
good. I'm
He's
waiting for
licking
like,
the earth. What? I did not even realize it's like a lollipop.
I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
I got
got other little
Oh,
babies on it too.
And also,
You had loads.
She-Hulk.
You had like Helicarrier and She-Hulk. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Coulson.
yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
She-Hulk a lot.
I think I got a She-Hulk one It's the
Oh, I did get that Pixel She-Hulk.
It's the baby
I got
She-Hulk.
Pixel
It
She-Hulk,
looks
yeah.
really, really good. I'm not
This one?
seen the. Oh, of course he has it. Of course, that didn't even question it.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Ends out here just giving artists careers with the amount of variants.
Listen, I love the variants, my friend. You know this already.
No, it's okay. I wish. I don't even get like this thing. Like half your variants don't even pop up in my shop. I don't even know
Yeah, some of them come in the
get it.
collection. I do get some in the collection. We can, for
Pixel
sure.
Storm has popped in my shop 0 times.
Oh.
0 times since I started playing this game.
I thought everybody got Pixel Storm for the free card. I found like 5 other people that got Pixel Storm.
Oh my god, yeah, Raven
What
got it as
free
well.
card?
He was raged. He was talking on stream. He was like,
Oh, yeah,
they
the
gave
free
me a free
variants.
storm and then they gave me a Pixel Storm. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Of course.
This is
I
good,
want
man.
that over the
This
other one.
is-
Give me it.
That's,
Dope.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's yeah.
And we got the baby one too. But yeah, we'll stop at the variants now.
I'm sorry. I just saw the art and I just.
We'll be here
Long
all
story
night.
short, I just want to know who makes the pixels so I can buy a print off them.
No, I hear that.
I'll ask
I don't
Coco.
think- two things. I don't think it's the same person it was at launch, beta launch. I really think somebody else stepped in because we all saw Dino
Yeah.
before he got
Oh,
changed.
yeah.
But they have been way up in quality. I know people still rag on them, but I don't think that first person wants to take credit. I don't.
They are the Pixel
I
Picasso.
think it will say Marvel Snap Team.
That's
for
okay.
artist credit.
We'll see what happens. But this is great. Anything else you guys want to say? Anything else you guys want to say?
Bring on battle mode. That's the final statement.
There it goes.
Indeed.
Yes, please.
Yes. Coco, Kawa, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Great. Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on.
Again. All right, guys. Till the next podcast.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Happy
Take care,
holidays.
guys.
Happy
Have a good
holidays,
one.
everybody.